Okay, so what I want you guys to realize is this is your best friend today. This right here, this calculator, and this is the calculator we're going to continue to use because this is the same one that they're going to use at the end of the year. You know, we call it the SBAC when we take that big test at the end of the year that we get judged off for math and English. That SBAC means smarter balanced. SBAC, smarter balanced. So this is the calculator they're going to give you on that test, and you've seen it before. So when I look at this calculator, I want you to make some areas here. If I was to just type in 4 divided by 5, what do you notice? I put 4 divided by 5, it turned into a fraction. Okay, that's interesting. Now, what if I did this button right here? Could I also hit this button? All of a sudden it creates a fraction. So the a over b creates a fraction. Then I can put 4 here. I can click here and put 5. All right, that's important. But what if I gave you the question here that you're going to see? I'm going to pass out this, it's called your exit ticket. I don't want you to worry about any of this right now. I want you to flip it over, and you can even have it like this. All right, so it's like this. We're going to flip it over this way and take a little bit of notes before we start our activity. So what if I said 1/4 times 8x plus 16 equals, let's say, 24. Okay? Now, many of you are like, oh no, we have a fraction. What are we going to do? And start freaking out. Chill. Relax. You guys need to understand. Relax. 8th graders, you need to understand, 8th graders, that you get to use this all day long. All right? This is the first year where we've actually told you to use this properly. Because come high school, you're going to use this quite a bit. All right, so going back to the problem again, 1/4 times 8x. What are we going to do first? We're going to go ahead and do a jump, aren't we? So we're going to do that jump first. And then what are we going to do? We're going to do the next jump, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now with our calculator. Let's do the first one right here with our calculator, okay? So if I did, what am I going to do? Am I going to do 1 divided by 4? I could do that. Or I could even do the fraction button. Doesn't matter which way you want to do it. The only issue you have now is you're multiplying, correct? This is multiplication. You're multiplying these two. So the problem is you have to make sure, oh, that it did it on its own. Wow, okay. So what it did here, the cursor is down here. Do you see how the cursor, this blinking line is down here? We don't want it there. Because if we did times, do you see how it becomes a big fraction? We don't want that. Where do we want the cursor? On the side over here. I don't know if you guys saw that. The cursor was down here. We don't want it there. We want it up here. We'll do times 8. And that's what I want it to look like. 1/4 times 8. Okay? So then we come back to our notes here. 1/4 times 8 is actually 2. But don't forget the x. All right? That was the first jump. Let's do the next one. 1/4 times 16. 1/4 times 16. I can either hit enter and just clear it that way and do this way. And then I'm going to go 1/4. And then look what I did. I hit the side here. I hit over here. Why did I do that? Because I don't want the cursor down here. So I hit over here times, what was it, 16? And I get 4. 1/4 times 16 is 4. Cool. Well, that's pretty easy. Can I solve the rest of this problem? Go ahead and do that. And we're good. Okay. Let's do one. Let's do another one. All right. Let's try another one on your own. I want you using your calculator, doing the best you can. All right, so let's go ahead and move this over. I'm going to go 2/3 times 18x plus 6 equals, let me see, I'm doing this in my head to make sure. All right, go ahead and try this one on your own using the calculator. All right, use your calculator to the best you can. Go ahead and clear it and then go ahead and use your calculator. You're going to put 2/3. You do this on your own. Oops. 2/3, and make sure you multiply it properly. All right, so 2/3 times 18x, and then 2/3 times 6. Cool. So let's do this on a calculator. Let's see how we did. 18x, so we're multiply it times 18. Oh, we got 12. That's important. So that's going to be 12x, and then 2/3 times 6. And what do we get? 4. Cool. All right, let's get back to this. This is going to be 4. All right, finish the equation. Hopefully you already did. Constants to the right. Now we want to isolate the variable. It's pretty easy to see. It's going to be 12. Or not 12, it's going to be 1. All right, cool. Now, let's keep it going. There is going to be, on your assignment, let me take a good look at it again, some decimals. And I think you guys can handle these no problem, but let's go ahead and deal with it. I'm just going to make these ones up. So 2.5x plus 2 equals 0.5x plus 20.6. All right. Now, using the same exact rules that you know, all right, the same exact rules that you know, let's go after this problem, okay? And you know what? I'm going to, in the essence of time, I know you know how to use, I was really making sure you wanted to use the calculator. I still want you using this calculator, but instead of going back and forth, I'm just going to use this guy for our video. All right, so my little guy here. First step, letters to the left. So I have letters here, then I'm going to go ahead and move this over. I'm going to subtract 0.5x. Some people can do this in their head. If you wanted to be totally sure, which I'm fine with, you're going to get 2, right? 0.5 minus 2.5 is going to be 2. 2x plus 2 equals, bring this down, 20.6. Now, from this point, what are you going to do? Well, the next step from here, all right, 2x, and then let's go ahead and subtract this, 20.6 minus 2, 18.6. Okay, don't worry. Let's keep it going. Now, our last step, divide 2. So I'm going to put 18.6. Remember, you put the top number in first, divided by 2. X equals 9.3. And that's it. Then you're done. You're good to go. All right. Do the best you can with the activity. There is going to be some negatives in there, some decimals. I'll show you right now. I'm going to make some copies of this, but there is going to be a couple different problems that may give you fits. Don't worry. Use your calculator. Use your calculator. Okay. All right, guys. Best of luck on today. Hopefully, you're able to complete this with no problems.